Once again, NIH is hosting the annual NIH Directors Award ceremony in a virtual format. Ellen Rolfes and I are honored to be able to personally recognize and congratulate our own NHGRI staff who have received an NIH Directors Award this year. Each year, institutes and centers submit award nominations for consideration by the NIH Director, Francis Collins. This year, NHGRI was recognized by receiving 14 awards, 5 that NHGRI submitted and 9 that were submitted by other institutes and centers that included NHGRI staff among the award recipients. It is clear that NHGRI staff not only make a difference within NHGRI, but also the NIH more broadly. So let's get started with the announcement of NHGRI's award recipients for the 2021 NIH Directors Award ceremony. In the scientific medical category, I am pleased to recognize Adam Felsenfeld for outstanding efforts to oversee the completion of the NHGRI genome sequencing program. The NHGRI Genome Sequencing Program, or GSP, is a long-standing flagship extramural consortium project which evolved from NIH's participation in the International Human Genome Sequencing Project, or the Human Genome Project. In addition to creating an essential resource for biomedical research, the Human Genome Project and subsequent genome sequencing program efforts have helped define NHGRI's niche, that is, developing general paradigms and approaches and creating data resources and tools. Adam Felsenfeld has skillfully guided components of the genome sequencing program, bringing together hundreds of investigators to collaborate on the production and analysis of over 140,000 whole human genome sequences.
In the administrative category, I'm happy to recognize the 2020 Virtual Scientific Symposium Group for development and implementation of a creative plan for a highly successful virtual NHGRI symposium in October 2020. This symposium provided an exciting and much-needed forum for NHGRI employees to exchange scientific and research ideas, form new collaborations, and network with colleagues throughout the entire institute during the global pandemic. This group included Sarah Bates, Ron Carter, Jennifer Chakowski, Alvaro Encinas, Julia Fekas, Joseph Henke, Panina Larrick, Daryl Leja, Peter McGuire, Ann Pennington, Susan Persky, Maru Sadhu, Gerald Samani, Susan Vasquez, and Abomi Ray. And in the administrative category, I'm pleased to announce the NHGRI Genomic Workforce Diversity Working Group for outstanding leadership in the development of the Building a Diverse Genomics Workforce, an NHGRI action agenda to foster a diverse genomics workforce. While scientific potential is equally distributed among the current workforce engaged in scientific discovery, opportunities to harness and expand this potential are not equally distributed. Collectively, the working group created an important action agenda and contributed resources for the NHGRI and the NIH to enhance the rich diversity of perspectives and backgrounds of the U.S. genomics workforce. Awardees are Luis Cubano, Carla Easter, Laurie Irby, Tina Gatlin, Betty Graham, Chris Gunter, Dave Kaufman, Elaine Ostrander, Maru Sadhu, Faith Plant, Lorgetta Schools, Shurjo Sen, and Cindy Tift.
Funny you should mention Cindy Tift, Ellen. One of the most prestigious awards given out every year by the NIH director is a relatively new award called the Alan S. Rapson Award for Clinical Care. And I am pleased and delighted to announce that our very own Cindy Tift will receive this year's award. This award recognizes individuals for their scientific and medical excellence and the outstanding compassionate care for patients and those who love them. Cindy has demonstrated exceptional commitment to helping patients and families affected by a number of severe early onset disorders. She is a caring pediatrician par excellence, beloved by her patients, their families and advocacy groups, and her colleagues. Her career at NIH has been dedicated to those in the most challenging circumstances, such as patients with suspected genetic conditions for whom answers remain lacking, and children with lethal neurodegenerative disorders. It is also worth emphasizing that while all clinicians and research have been significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Tift and her team made truly heroic efforts during this difficult time to support patients and families served by all the different groups she leads. One noted example is Cindy's work on pediatric gene therapy studies on GM1 gangliosidosis, a rare genetic disorder that often involves early onset severe neurodegeneration. Congratulations, Cindy. We are all so proud of you. Meanwhile, in the mentoring category, I'm also pleased to recognize Larry Brody for exemplary performance while demonstrating significant leadership skill and ability in serving as a mentor. Larry has proven himself a committed science educator and mentor. His mentees consider him a fantastic role model of intellectual curiosity and leadership. He provides guidance and helps mentees make their own decisions. His mentoring is effective both in the laboratory and outside the laboratory, helping his trainees in all aspects of their journey and their lives. One mentee said, "Larry has been easily the most influential and impactful mentor I have had my entire scientific career."
We also have staff members who are being recognized as part of a group by other institutes and centers. In the administrative category, the Carline team is being recognized for extraordinary efforts to operate a drive-through sampling site for symptomatic testing and helping to track and curb the COVID-19 pandemic. David Adams and Catherine Groden were part of this award. Next, the Distinguished Scholars Program developers are being recognized for visionary and creative leadership in the design and implementation of the NIH Distinguished Scholars Program. Julie Segre was included in this award from NHGRI. The Presidential Transition Preparation Team is being recognized for outstanding dedication to the preparation of transition materials ahead of the 2020 general election. Christina Capusti is recognized within this group. In the scientific medical category, the COVID-19 Positive Result Team is being recognized for exceptional compassion and dedication in support of over 1,000 COVID-diagnosed NIH staff members and guiding them to a safe return to work. Lorena Wilson was recognized as part of this group. And the NCATS National COVID Cohort Collaborative, N3C team, is being honored in recognition of the exceptional vision, planning, development, and establishment of the National Cohort Collaborative and the NCATS N3C Data Enclave. Aaron Ramos was included in this award. The NIH Vexus team is being honored in recognition of outstanding collaboration, leveraging genotypes to identify mutations underlying a new inflammatory disorder. NHGRI staff recognized as part of this group are Ivona Akcentojevic, David Beck, Sean Burgess, William Gall, Dan Kastner, Danica Novichik, Amanda Umbrella, and Lorena Wilson. The RADx Underserved Population, or RADx UP Working Group, is being recognized for outstanding contribution, coordination, and implementation of the RADx UP initiative to better understand and address health disparities associated with COVID-19. Lucia Hindorf, Deanna Ingersoll, David Kaufman, Shurjo Sen, and Renee Sterling are included in this group award. The NIH-wide Strategic Planning Working Group is being honored in recognition of leadership and collaboration in the development of the NIH-wide Strategic Plan for fiscal years 2021 through 2025. Rebecca Hong and Christina Capusti were part of this group. And finally, the Trans-NIH Strategic Plan for COVID-19 Research Team is being recognized for the rapid development of a roadmap for the NIH strategic research response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, Rebecca Hong and Christina Capusti are part of this group.
I am profoundly proud of all of our NHGRI awardees for this year's NIH Directors Awards ceremony. Thanks to all of the award recipients for your remarkable contributions to NHGRI, to NIH, and to science. Once again, please join me in congratulating this year's awardees.